Guys, I'll show you how can we process the file in Python, and how can we work with the array also. For example, if we have the data like this, data.txt. Okay, I will create a file in my computer like this, data.txt. Okay, sorry, it has data python.txt. Okay, for example, if I have 1 2 3 4 in this case, and 10 to 30 40 and 5 6 9. Okay, in this case I will have just only 3 lines of data, and each line separated by the comma for each element of the data. So guys, I'll save it, and if you use Colab, you can use this button, the folder button, and please, once you click it, just upload the file that you just write, data python.txt. Okay, I just upload this file to this VM. Okay, so the file is here. So now if you want to work for the file, it's quite simple, very simple. In Python it's very simple, but you may think that, oh, you study a lot of statements, but because you know Java very well, and I think it's very easy that you can just change something, some concept in your mind, to move from Python to to move from Java to Python. So guys, it's very easy for Python to open the file. Now you have one file in your VM in Colab. If you work in your machine, you have to provide the path to the file, or if you run Python source code in the same folder or same directory as the file, you don't need to provide the location of the file. Okay, so guys, I use file is open, and data provide the name python.txt, and this is the parameter. If you want to open for read, you can use R. If you want to open for write, you can use W or W, and if you want to append, you can use A also. But if you omit this parameter, it will default to read the data. So file will return from this function open the file name, and it's very easy for line in file. It means that it will process each line. For each line in this file, I will print it. I'll print the line. Okay, to the screen. You see that it will print a line and a blank line, and the line and the blank line, and a line and the blank line. Why? Because in the line, by the end of the end character of each line will be the new line character, right? So if you want to print without the blank line, you can use the stripped. Strip one is the one that can strip the empty space from left and right side of the string. So now it's strip the new line character from the string. So this one is one method, and because if you print the line and each line has the end line character at the end of each line, and this one is the blank line here is caused by the print, because in each print statement it will create a new line character for you. So you can use n to be, can you see here? N is the new line character. But if you want Python, if you force Python to be n line with nothing, with an empty string, you can use end is an empty string. So it will print correctly like this. Okay, you can use both way, but you have to know why it is like that, why the result is like that. Okay, if you want to process each line, I will show you here. Data is line dot split by a comma and print data. This statement, because each line contains the data, right? And each data this is separated by a comma. So if I use the split, it will return a list of tokens that split it by the comma. Can you remember our file? This one. The file is like this. So you can see that in each line, that for example in the first line there are 4 elements. So we separate each element by the comma. Guys, look at this. You will see that it will show you the list of the data, right? Because you use split. Okay, and you see that the last character is contains the new line. So if you want it to be this, to be correct, like no new line character, you can use the strip first and split. Can you see here? Okay, if you want to sum all data together and print the result, how can you do that? Can you remember? Sum is 0, and then for d in data, sum plus d, right? But can you see each element, each data is a string, so you have to convert this data into an integer first, and then you will see the print sum. Okay, actually you use sum, but sum is the function in Python, so it may cause some problem later, but I'll tell you later about this because we already use sum, right? Okay, guys, I'll print the data and print the sum. Use here I use 2 parameters here. That is, the first one is a list of the tokens that you split from the line, and this one is the summation of the data. Okay, and I will print the line also. Okay, so I hope that you will see all data here. Line with the new line character, right? If you don't want it, just strip the empty space, or you can strip the new line character. So this one is the data from the line. This one is the token that you can get from using the split statement, and this is summation of all elements here. Okay, I hope that you can get the idea of working with the file, and you can use the split. I try to like make the goal based, that I want you to be able to process the file, the CSV file. How can we work with that using the statement and using the built-in function of the string? So I hope that you can get the idea, and you can work with the lab on Friday. I'll post the lab with this video playlist, so maybe you can try by yourself later. Okay, guys, this is the end of the first week of studying Python. See you in the next week. Bye bye.